Today, we have two more elements for you, hot and fresh off the presses. So today we're going to talk about phrasing and feel. What are those, you might be asking? Great, I'll explain. So when we talk about phrasing and feel, we're simply talking about the way different musical ideas fit together and how those make us feel. You remember back in our space and listening lesson where I asked you, how did certain things make you feel when you heard them? The hiss of the wind outside or the frying pan on the stove. I asked you to clock in as you listened about how those kind of sounds made you feel. Well, now this is the part of the lesson where we really start to delve into what that means. And we'll start with phrasing. If I have a sound such as this one, I can phrase that or put it next to a different set of sounds. Listen closely. Right? I can create what's called a melody just by phrasing different sets of sounds with different rhythms. Any of the elements that we've talked about so far can be phrased. I can phrase a rhythm. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? I can phrase short notes with longer notes. I can phrase articulations. I can start something with long notes. And I can phrase in short ones. I can also phrase in dynamics like we talked about in our last lesson. I can phrase something that's big and loud. And phrase it right next to something nice and soft. All of these elements can be phrased right next to one another. And phrasing is just essentially the story that you're telling with any of these elements. So listen closely for how I phrase these particular sets of sounds. I'll start off with just a long, slow, going from loud to soft. Listen to the phrasing of the dynamics just using this one note. Listen for how hard I hit the note when I want to grow louder. La, 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 la. La, la. That's a song. That's a song just utilizing one note. How cool is that? You can do all types of things with all these notes you see here, or the notes you can play here, or the notes you can play here, or on any instrument. These are just ways by which you can get the music from you, from your brain, from your heart, out into the world for all of us to listen to. And a great way to be thinking about that is your phrasing. Cool? So I can phrase, just as I phrased my dynamics, how loud or soft something was in that last example, I can also phrase groupings of notes. So let's say this group of notes is an idea. Kind of sounds like hot cross buns, right? Well, let's say I want to change the duration of those notes. The first part of this phrase starts like this. Space. Now let's say I want to make these notes longer. So instead of, I go off. So if I put those two ideas together, right? I've created a whole new melodic idea just by phrasing long and short notes, right? Remember we were talking about articulation and rhythm and tempo in the first lesson? Now we can start to put all of these things together with our phrasing. Watch if I take these same notes and I phrase them a little differently. Start with the bass. Same notes, different phrasing. Let's add some more colors into this, right? So we're gonna add some more chord structure here in the left hand. So we'll start with the same first phrase. Now our faster one. Elongating the phrase. You see what I'm talking about? Let's try that without the piano this time and just using our voice. And since we have our voices, we can change the tone with which we say these words, right? So we have our lyrics, hot cross buns, real easy. Hot cross buns. Now you. Nice. Okay, let's do it in time. That rhythm tempo. Let's imagine that this is our tempo. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hot cross buns. Now you. Nice. Hot cross buns. Hot cross buns. Now let's change the tone, okay? 2, 3, 4. Hot cross buns. Yeah, sound like Grandpa. Hot cross buns. Now, let's try to sound like a principal who's mad that you came to class late. So something like this. 2, 3, 4. Hot cross buns. Yeah, real nasal. Hot cross buns. Doesn't matter if the notes are right. One more time. Hot cross buns. 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 Hot cross buns, 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 hot cross buns. How many elements did you catch me utilizing there with this small little song that we've made together? 2, 4, 6. Nice, nice. It's also very important at any time when we're talking about music that you know how it makes you feel or how you feel when you come to make music. Because if I do hot cross buns and I feel happy, I might think of this as a very happy, uplifting song. But if I play the same things and I feel sad, hot cross buns, hot cross buns, hot cross buns, hot cross buns, hot cross buns. It's so important when we make music or when we listen to music that we understand how the phrasing, the space, the articulation, the dynamics, the rhythm, all of it, we have to understand how it makes us feel, because that's the only way that we'll be able to make more things and to be able to listen to more things. Every piece of music that's ever been played ever has just been recycled and used in all types of wonderful ways. But it's because these things make us feel different things that it's not all the same music. This note is the start of hundreds of thousands of songs. But if I put my emotion and my feeling into that note, hot cross buns, hot cross buns, hot cross buns, hot cross buns, hot cross buns. See, I didn't know where I was going with any of that, but because I was just using what I felt in the moment, I was able to make something that might not even sound like hot cross buns by the time I'm through with it, but no one will ever know that that's where I started my inspiration from. If you use your feeling, there's no one else out of the billions of us on this planet, there's no one else that's gonna feel exactly like you do about any given situation. And that's why the music that's gonna come from you is so special. And you have to make sure that you get it out, because we need it. So, what are you gonna write next? So we've added two more elements to our arsenal. Our phrasing, or how we group together any of the elements we've learned thus far, and the two others we haven't talked about yet, and our feel, which is just how you feel when you play the music or when you sing the music. Phrasing is important because you can group together any variation of loud, soft, fast or slow, hard and aggressive, or nice and sweet and easy. And all of that is going to be dictated by how you feel. Something that's hard and fast can still feel happy if you feel happy. And something that's soft and sweet can feel sad if you feel sad. That's the power that music has in our lives. But if we're going to allow it to flow through us, we always have to be in touch with our feel. And from here, we can phrase anything we want, even words like this. Boom, 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 this. Like this. Hey, like this. See, I bet you didn't even think we were gonna do another song, but that's another one. I feel like we've written like 5 songs over the course of these lessons. We need to drop the album.